There's a bus taking the rafters back to civilization. This little part of the Bruner's Run has a little bus and car trail leading down to it. You're not supposed to get on there on your bicycle. We're on the Great Allegheny Passage trail here. We're going past the car trail and parking lot for the rafters. And we're continuing upriver. To our left down through the forest is the Allegheny River. And we're going upriver. If we were to walk along the whole shoreline of the Allegheny River here in western Pennsylvania, it would keep going south all the way into Maryland. We're checking this section of the Gap Trail to take note of these special signposts and do a little research on them. And there's a trail off of here. There's 2 or 3 trails off of here. I'm gonna stop and take note of each one of them. We're at about mile mark 77, 76, which I guess is miles from where, Cumberland, Maryland to here? I'm not sure what the mile mark starts at. But this is western Pennsylvania, Great Allegheny Passage bike trail. Used to be railroad. It's called the Gap Trails, Great Allegheny Passage Trails bike trail. Loop. Saturday. What is it? Between 1 and 2 p.m. Coming on 2 p.m. It's really more traffic, but not super over trafficked. So we just passed, we started this video at Bruner's Run, and we're going to go up to Jonathan Run. Hello. Saturday's definitely more riders on the trail. I ride the bike trail in the summer because I don't like to do off-trail hiking. I like to do off-trail hiking in the winter when there's no snakes and ticks. So in the summer I'll do the bike trail. There's a couple of interesting signposts up here which just have 2 little letters as the designations on the signposts. I never figured them out, so I'm just going to film them and then do a little YouTube video on where they are, what they mean, because this whole section of trail now, we're coming upon, I don't know, 5 or 6 really exciting rapids down through the forest downhill. Is the Allegheny River down there. We're riding on the Gap, Great Allegheny Passage Trail, going up river, the Allegheny River. If we keep going, we'll run into Ohiopyle State Park and Ohiopyle City. We can't quite make that 16-mile, just out of my comfort limits at the moment. Hello. Hey. mile 77. So between 77 and 78, that's when you run into the Bruner's Run bike station, and also where the rafters have a little car and bus and vehicle path, which is only supposed to be used by trucks and cars to get down to the river so they can pull out the rafts and pull out their kayaks. Bruner's Run is a very typical ending point for the rubber rafting and the kayaking, which begins at Ohiopyle City. And then I don't know what it is, 20 so miles of rafting. Pretty nice. It's called the Lower Allegheny River rafting, starting at Ohiopyle. Very popular. Not super duper advanced, but of course you gotta know what you're doing, otherwise you're in a river, it could be dangerous. Lots of beautiful river shore bouldering, hiking, that's what I love to do. Very strenuous, you don't even have to go very far. I only go like a quarter mile hiking along the river shore, and that exhausts me. There's miles and miles of the river shore. Way back up towards Ohiopyle, that's where I like it the best. Dartmouth Rapids, Boulder Field, right along the river shore hiking, that's my favorite. Try to do that in the fall, winter, spring, when there's no snakes. I found over the years I never saw the snakes, and I started to see some of them. I got scared of them. Then I've been scared of them for a number of years. Now I'm starting to get over being totally scared of the snakes. The problem is if you step on them and you don't see them. Even the best hikers will have those horrible moments when they step on a stupid snake and the snake bites them. You gotta really watch where you put your step in the summer months. It's June 13th, Saturday, 2026. In the next mile or two, we'll come across the signposts that I'm looking for. This section of the Gap Trail is a good 9-10 miles away from Connellsville, and it's a good 6 miles away from Ohiopyle. So there's not too many people walking on the trail here. Most people are riding their bikes on the trail at this point. We're between the 76 mile and the 77 mile marker.